Kaheem Thomas, another one of the Defence Force players who've just won the title back in the Caribbean. Not seen him have a chance to do anything going forward yet on the right wing. Finally got a bit of possession in Ghanaian territory here. Dwayne Marquette. Sheldon Batto. Marquette did well to keep hold of that. Here's Thomas. Oh, given away cheaply again. We've already done that a couple of times. Bonsupa will be quick enough to get there onto Ayu's pass. Ghana looking for number 2. And very nearly finding it. Bonsupa with a good hit. Saint-Hilaire with a save to match it. Ghana are good enough without help. They're getting a fair bit of it here. Lovely way to pass from Ayu. Bar Bonsu's eyes lit up here. A chance for a first goal for his country. That was close. Another one of their Belgian-based players, plays for Genk, Christopher Barbonsu. I think that was just heading inside the post. Ayu with another corner. Busy 6-yard box, and it's right in there, and it's 2! And a wonderful moment for Razak Simpson. His first Ghanaian goal. He had a really tough night here against Nigeria the other night, and put one in his own net. Ghana have begun on fire here. Otto Addo's team 2-0 up. Commanding centre-back header from another really good Ayu corner. And the inquest beginning already for Dwight Yorke and the Soccer Warriors. Well, yes, they were 2-0 down against Jamaica and fought back, but this is super early to be 2 down. Good jump, perfect header. You don't save those. Brentford is a rather happier place to be for Razak Simpson tonight than it was in midweek. Great header at the right end. TNT just haven't got going yet. Marquette on the charge. All these games have been open, full of attacking intent. I'm sure both will still go for it. Still early days for Dwight Yorke. It's only his 7th game in charge. But Caribbean nations all-time great. Captained them to their 1 World Cup. Well, that's a giveaway to Jovin Jones. And they need him to step up. And they've got a good chance, a better chance than usual, of qualifying for the next one. Here's Marquette. First shot blocked, second shot off target. That's a little bit more like it. Givonis Hamilton, just his 2nd cap in here. And a threat from Dwight Yorke's men. Something they need to remind Ghana of that they can pose. Long way off, but certainly a little better. Ambrosius out for Ghana. Commanding header from Mick Batto. Because the host nations of next year's World Cup are who they are, it makes the CONCACAF picture for qualification a little different, and it gives Trinidad and Tobago a better chance than usual. Just that 1 World Cup that Dwight Yorke captained them to. And even though they didn't score a goal, they did take a point, and it was a huge, big deal to be there. More with the challenge. Ghana will have a free kick. Sam Barrett just a word. I'll tell you what, it's pretty uncompromising, isn't it? Wallop. Rion Moore, who's barely had a kick. He's the one who's down here. They're currently in the main round of qualification, still early in that, Trinidad and Tobago and CONCACAF. They should make it through to the next round of that. It's a curious kind of challenge, isn't it? More on Sulemana. Seems to have come off worse, but it'll be okay. Essentially, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, Panama, Costa Rica. They'll be the nations playing for what will ultimately be 3 more CONCACAF places at the World Cup. Certainly not had a better chance of making it since the one and only they have had back in '06. It's close enough to Saint-Hilaire to not be a problem. Well read by Ambrosius. He's taken to this international game pretty well. These 2 games, only his 3rd and 4th caps. He plays at St Gallen with the keeper Atizigi, and he looks very comfortable in there already. His partner, who had a wobbly evening, has had a good start today. Bonsubar, off he goes again. Now, who got the final touch there? Goal kick. No Denzel Smith in this squad, who played 2 qualifiers so far. Jabari Saint-Hilaire in today. The veteran 40-year-old Marvin Phillip, closing on 100 caps played here in the Jamaica game, and was beaten by a couple of penalties and a spectacular overhead kick. Justin Garcia. Bateau. Another Belgian-based player. There's quite a few in both camps here, actually. Bateau plays for Beveren. A little bit cheap with their turnovers at the moment, and it's costing them another classy pass from Jordan Ayew. And then a very ambitious one from Bonsubar. Moore coming in short, a little confused by it, gives away the throw. Francis. Simpson. Dropping in short, Sulemana. As early, thought he had a sniff of stealing that. Urenki. Sulemana. There'll be Francis there. So nearly scored. The last gasp equaliser here in that brilliant match against Nigeria. Awesome save denied him. What would have made it 2-2. Nice ball for Husseini here. Found himself some room, and he's won himself a corner. That's a good hit. It's pretty central, but it still needed saving. Tipped over Saint-Hilaire. Almost all the pressure here coming from the Black Stars. Already 2 goals up and looking strong. Finding gaps. and then creating more. The slip helped there, obviously. Jesse Williams relieved, having lost his footing. Now these have been dangerous so far. All three of them. There's a crowd on the penalty spot waiting to make their move, and now they do. Ayew straight into them. That's a good grab in and amongst the crowd. Do that, Caleb Urenki. Excellent from Mensah, he was pulled back by Jogan Jones. Play will go on though. Good advantage played, Sam Barrett. Bonsu Bar on the charge again. Really well dispossessed. Went it back quickly though, and that's been a feature of it. Either through their own good play, or something a little more sloppy. Oh, lovely touch from Sulemana. And Bonsu Bar, open and available again. Big gaps here, Ghana exploiting them so far really well. It could be three, and maybe it should be three. Jordan Ayew on the dive. Twice he's been found, or nearly found, from that right side. Defensively, TNT look there for the taking here. Tough gig for Sivonis Hamilton, having Bonsu Bar running at him permanently. They're going to need their warrior spirit here. Halfway through the first half. A very definite second best thus far. TNT. Marquette. And again, Ambrosius confidently striding up from centre back, believing he can win it and winning it. That scratcher for the skipper, Jogan Jones. Husseini's interested here. It's an important touch from Williams. Bato finds Marquette. And then a little nudge on Lihim. Just a second cap for Lawrence Ogyekun there. Plays with Abu Francis in Belgium at Cercle Bruges, so that'll be part of Otto Addo's thinking, I'm sure, playing two younger players who already play together in midfield. Outside the ground and inside, Jamaica fans here early ahead of the final. Steve McLaren's team taking on Nigeria. It's kicking off about 4 hours from now. Decent ball forward, well cut out. Now, was that a foul? Yes, it was. Justin Garcia looked like he got pulled back there. Free kick in a decent position here. On Tuesday night here. See who reacts first and fastest, if the wall can be beaten. Kaheem Thomas. And it is him, the wall's done its job, but that's worth it. Oh, and what a hit! Dwayne Marquette with a rocket, so unlucky, crashing off the upright by some distance, their nearest moment yet. Wonderful strike from the TNT number 9. Oh, he's really got hold of this, and Atizigi was not moving. Beautiful, clean hit. But the break is on here for Bonsu. Beautiful, clean hit. But the break is on here for Bonsu. Just slowed it down, but he'll up the pace again now. Sulemana. Mensah, back to Ambrosius. Simpson. Bonsu. Creative midfield force, if anything. Jovan Jones dropping deep. Brother Alvin on the bench. Lookett to Hamilton. Flag up here. Kane Thomas just a little sloppy in getting back. Now this is well worth another look. Kane Thomas with the initial free kick. You cannot strike a football any cleaner than that. Fraction away from what might have been the start of yet another TNT comeback here at the G-Tech. Ambrosius hoisting it for Bonsu. Been a permanent threat. Here he goes again. Well, he's absolutely got the beating, not just of Shimonis Hamilton, but probably anyone out there actually. He's that quick. He can sort out the delivery. He is going to be some threat. Offside by some distance there. Bobby Francis caught upfield. And a scamper away. Jabari Saint-Hilaire isn't just having a nap. There's some treatment coming on for him, and this may well be something a little more tactical from Dwight York. Not uncommon nowadays to see that. Dwight York has got a lot of seriously important football matches coming up. Play St Kitts in the World Cup qualifier, and then Costa Rica, their big rivals, one of their big rivals for CONCACAF World Cup qualification. That's just 4 days later, and then they're in the CONCACAF Gold Cup in a tough group. The USA, Saudi, A smiling Jordan Ayew, and well, he might be. Beautiful opening goal. The veteran skipper. Really sweet strike, and then an assist to follow. Onto the head of Radak Simpson. The captain with his 31st for his country, and the new defender with his first. One suspects Jabari Santalé is okay to continue his third appearance for his nation. He's another one of that Defence Force crew. Dwight York, 72 times capped for Trinidad and Tobago. Skippered them in that Germany World Cup in '06. 6 major medals won with Manchester United, and arguably a part of their best ever team. Many would say so. His first season under Sir Alex Ferguson. He won the Golden Boot, the FA Cup, the Premier League, and of course the Champions League. That treble-winning team. Not a bad first season. By a long, long, long way, the most decorated player all time of his nation. Beloved of Aston Villa fans as well. Little bit of space here, and a lot of it for Gideon Mensah. How about that for a long ball? Mensah quickly closed down, but Ghana remain on the prowl. Really nicely worked. Husseini. Big deflection on the Francis hit brings yet another corner. Plenty of options here, neat football in tight spaces. May have been curling wide of the other post, but it ricocheted off Maquette, not Jordan Ayew. And he had another corner. Short option exercised. Husseini. Ayew again. They're all still waiting for that cross. Maybe it comes now, it does. Simpson. Another good-looking cross, real teaser. Ayew, clever dummy, surrounded by red and black. Urenki, that's too deep. It's so deep, it's turned into a useful pass for Ambrosius. Husseini. And eventually they managed to close ranks, and maybe there's a counter on of their own here. Isaiah Lee has not been able to hold it up, but he has at least won a foul. Williams, Maquette and Jones. Moved on by Lee Him, that's more like it. Rion Moore. Confident, strong run from a strong player, cut out by Simpson. First glimpse of him doing that, and that is his thing. Powerful wide forward. And looking to impress as well. Rion Moore is a free agent now. Disappointing cross. TOBAGO played in 2 World Cups and skippered the 2000 African Cup of Nations team for Ghana. But in terms of this season, internationally speaking, not been great. 1-1 draw with Angola in November saw them miss out on qualification for the Cup of Nations. First time in a generation they've not been involved in that tournament. It did not go down well, as you can imagine. World Cup wise, no problem. Been to 4 of the last 5. Little slip from Saint-Hilaire at the other end. Nervy moment. Francis. Suleiman. Bonsubar just taking up a central position, and that allows Urenki here to run into the wide right space. Ayew, Urenki again. Very deep TNT. Here's Husseini. Mensah. Flying stop, and he nearly let it slip. Gratefully grabbed, second time around on the deck. What is a team full of either or both, indeed, of young or inexperienced, rarely capped players. Gideon Mensah and Jordan Ayew are the standout two with plenty of experience. You can see Mensah managing the defence from left back. He played centrally after an enforced reshuffle here midweek. That is Iggy to Simpson. Razak Simpson, one of the 4 home-based Ghanaian club players called up for this squad. Mensah, lovely weight. Mohamed Husseini. Jordan Ayew breaking into the middle. And that's well cut out by Maquette. Rion Moore. Hamilton. Just cannot get into the game, Isaiah Lee. Look how deep he's had to come. He's done well there to win the foul and the free kick. TNT centre forward. The slimmest of slim pickings so far, and now he's got a little bit of a knock for his troubles. Sam Barrett checking he's okay. Bonsubar trying to win it through the legs. So limping Isaiah Lee, making his way back up front. 13th cap for him tonight. Confidently taken down by Mensah. Swivels away from the attentions of Isaiah Lee. Really confident first half display this from Ghana, helped by 2 pretty early goals. Here's the scorer of the second of them. And look at the space for Urenki. And he's found Ayew. Beautifully moved. What a goal this would be. What a goal it is. Husseini celebrates like Simpson before him. His first goal for Ghana. It's their 3rd of a dominant first half here, and that was brilliant. Yes, there were gaps to exploit, but that is back front to back of the net in no time at all. Trinidad and Tobago absolutely sliced open by that. Out to Urenki. He didn't muck about getting it into Ayew. Quickly moved on by him, and another calm, cool finish into that corner. Good goals. You always feel like you might have a chance of getting back from 2-0 down, but now it's 3, and you feel like if they need or want to, Ghana can get more. Lovely moment for him on his full debut, his first international goal. Little flick from Ayew, a good one. Jones holding off Sulemana. Big moment that, Dwayne Marquette's shot against the post. That goes in, maybe there's a bit of a different feel. You still reckon that Ghana would have their chances because they do look open at the back. Hard not to think that that third goal has killed the contest here, if not the entertainment. More. Back to Garcia. There'll be plenty of sports science involved in terms of how many minutes which players get for Dwight York here. It's a completely different 11, and that has to be taken into account too. What they've got coming up, managing those minutes, all part of the plan. We'll see what he goes for after the break. Try and give them something to cheer about. We go into the final minute of this first half. Pretty good smiles for 3-0 down. What's the plan, Dwight? Urenki. Breakthrough season in Denmark with Nordsjælland, Caleb Urenki, and there was a little bit of a buzz about him being involved in the Ghanaian squad for the first time. He has seriously justified that. That second half performance here against Nigeria, and another impressive first half here. Ayew and Ambrosius letting his captain take over. One added minute, and there might be a chance for a fourth goal. Bonsubar here. Tight angle. Off the bar, and the offside flag is up for the rebound. Thought Bonsubar had wasted his moment there when he could have taken it himself, but he's nearly created a fourth Ghanaian goal here, right at the end of the first half. Extremely eagle-eyed officiating. It would not have counted. It would not have been 4-0. The offside flag up. Fuseni will be happy enough with the 1 goal. And Ghana more than happy enough with 3 of them. It's Trinidad and Tobago who rather trudge off the pitch here. Jordan Ayew looking like he's completely in control of this game. His team very much are. He scored 1 and made 1. skipper with a lovely hit. Expect lots